5 months traveling through Latin America definitely came with its cultural shocks. First being safety. Everyone and their mum warned me before going about being safe and being cautious, and because of that I literally got like a bunch of precaution items. I got like a pack of whistles that I put on every bag I had to hand in case of any danger. I also got a grape alarm, but honestly speaking I had no need for any of these things. My experience, I felt very, very safe, so that was a bit of like a reversal of expectations. Secondly was the staring. Because of Latin America's proximity to the States and also just the diversity of Latin American culture, I genuinely thought I wouldn't be looked at too much. Like, I thought I would blend in, but maybe that was a little naive of me. Especially in Mexico City and Antigua, I felt so stared at. And there were some days, honestly, in Guatemala where I was just like, I'm gonna stay in my hostel because I don't think I'm ready to go out. I would be going out for food, just walking, and just I felt like all the eyes were on me. Thirdly is the indigenous inequality. I don't want to say a division, but very much an exclusion of indigenous people. I think till today, sadly, they're still fighting for social and economic inclusivity, and that was very saddening to me. Especially in Mexico, I felt like the indigenous community were very much on the periphery of society, so that was a cultural shock that I was really not expecting. Next up is probably PDA and just the warmth of Latin American culture, but especially the PDA. Public display of affection in London is not the cash. It's not very, you know, everyday. You kind of give people like, what are you doing? But in Latin America, the abuelos, the abuelas, the adolescentes, todos, everybody was like, mwah, mwah, mwah. But it was also like exposure therapy for me and just so funny. Okay, next up is probably the spice. As a Nigerian, I got a bit ahead of myself. I was a bit, you know, I thought I could hack the spice. I could not. I think within my first week of being in Latin America, I ate a taco and genuinely, I felt like I left my body and came back. The spice shook my brain. When they say picante, they mean picante. I've spoken on this about before, but the beauty standards. There was just a lot of body positivity, style, freedom that I experienced when I was in Latin America. There was like a big gothic scene in Mexico. Nobody gave a double look. You were very open to expression there.